Good Monday morning. It is 11:18. Just doing an update on radar. We do have storms here in Western Bell, in a couple of other counties right now. Kind of a wild morning and start to this work week. This is our big chance for rain this week, so I hope you're getting a little bit of precipitation at your house. Rainfall totals, almost all of which was this morning. Rogers, the big winners, just east of I-35. At almost 1.5 inches this morning. West of Valley Mills, I think it's called RA Ranch Station, got over 1 inch of rain this morning. College Station racked up 1 inch. Troy at just under 1 inch, and San Saba. So the further west that you go in our viewing area, a little bit less precipitation fell in general. San Saba at almost 1/4 inch this morning. Looking out over Temple now, we just had another thunderstorm move through. You can kind of tell the sky's a little bit dark. It's almost noon. It should be a different color blue here. Looking towards Scott and White and where a storm just rolled through. You can kind of see it's still lightly raining here in Temple right now at the station. Everything nice and green after more precipitation. Winds are calm right now, but we had a crazy start to the day. Like I was saying, people were sending me pictures of, it's called a shelf cloud. So I've seen 3 really interesting cloud formations. You'll have to tune in at 5 this afternoon because I'm thinking of making a graphic that explains all 3 of them and the mechanics that cause them to happen. So a shelf cloud you see on the leading edge of, sometimes it's a cold front, usually it's a complex of thunderstorms, and this was a really long line of thunderstorms that was really strong. The precipitation super heavy, so where this air came together and basically the storm was pushing out, it created this very long, ominous looking cloud. We call it a shelf cloud. And we see them look significantly like what we did this morning, where it's enhanced. The way that it looks is dramatic. We see it every once in a while here in Central Texas, but this morning people were sending me pictures and videos. So thank you if you're one of the ones on Facebook that sent it when we posted on the KCEM page. Certainly appreciate seeing what you're seeing so we can let other people know. But we had that roll through on the back end of those thunderstorms. We had some modest clouds. That's these, like, they look like cotton balls, little bitty cotton balls on the back edge of thunderstorms. And we don't see that often either. And I saw that this morning, and I'm blanking on what the third, it was gravity waves. So sometimes also near thunderstorms or a system that had a lot of energy, you will see clouds that are doing this. It looks like little waves. It almost looks like the ocean. And I saw that today too. So interesting stuff here. 71 rain cooled air here in Temple right now with that storm that just moved through. It's pouring in Killeen right now. Looks like at Killeen Regional, they have a storm passing through. You can kind of see these dark clouds here and rain falling. But yeah, we shouldn't be sitting at 70 and 71 in Bell County at almost noon. On what is it, like August 3rd or 4th, quite unusual. So I think a lot of us stay in the 80s today, which it was the timing on these thunderstorms that a lot of us projected, you know, hitting 90 this afternoon or low 90s, and likely a lot of us don't because the rain it was staggered. It was a little bit later than what the models had projected it for it to be. I was here Saturday afternoon, and models were saying in agreement that it would move through when it was still dark, pre-sunrise, in the middle of the night last night, and it ended up being more like, for example, I was going to go for my morning run and couldn't this morning, so it was right around sunrise and even after that, and still ongoing right now in the 11 o'clock hour and not done yet. So because the storms happen a little bit later, I think our high temperatures are going to be a little more at bay than what we projected. This afternoon, winds are definitely gusting up in Killeen right now. Looks like there's some area storms in Waco too, or maybe it's starting to clear out there. We will see a clearing trend into this afternoon, by the way. The bulk of it was happening this morning and right now. This is our brand new camera, by the way. Shout out to Pignetti's in Waco. 75 in Waco, so they're 5 degrees higher. Why? Because they don't have as many thunderstorms going through right now. Some areas didn't get rain whatsoever and are acting more like the norm. our far northwestern and western line of counties, including that being at 86 Brownwood versus 70 Cameron. Super unusual to see that big of a difference, especially between those two areas, because usually it's like 69, for example, College Station. They just had a storm move through. It's raining there right now. They're like 15 plus degrees cooler than Comanche. Very unusual. You can see that complex that moved through most of our counties earlier this morning is all the way to the coast already, moving at a really good clip. And a few more storms. Western Bell right now, southern Coryell moving out of your location into Williamson County here shortly. And just zooming into some of the heavier activity, it is now 11:24. This is a live image here. So if you tuned in to see current radar, here is the storms here in our counties right now, including Bell County, south of Killeen, Pidcoke, west of Salado, Stillhouse, getting some heavy thunderstorm activity right now. Probably looking dark and ominous in southern Bell right now. We just had that storm move through Temple, and it's just lightly raining here now. And you can see the Brazos Valley is showing you it was 69 degrees in College Station. That's why they just had that complex that moved through. But a lot of this is moving. I didn't check, but I can tell you just because I see images like this all the time, I can tell you this is at least moving at 20 miles an hour. So at a pretty good clip. And let's zoom out one more time and kind of go up. You can see the converging air here. Goldthwaite, San Saba, probably going to pick up some light to moderate showers, and a little bit more up to the north of Hamilton. We'll see if that falls apart or stays together and enters any of our counties. Other than that, current temperatures, you could tell where the complex of rain is. Again, unusual for the Panhandle in our western, far northwestern counties to be significantly warmer than us. 75 Waco, 78 Houston right now, 83 up in Lubbock. So let's talk about the rest of today. A couple of more thunderstorms are possible, just like what I just showed you on radar, moving out of the area very quickly this morning. By this afternoon, radar is clearing. If you tune into the 5, likely we have nothing left on radar. We're sitting in the upper 80s. High temperatures could vary based on what radar looks like the next 2 hours or so. We hit peak daytime heating. Storms will be quickly dissipating. We wake up tomorrow, we're clear, and we're clear the rest of the week, you guys. No chances for rain. We're going to be in the lows. Our lows will be in the 70s daily. We're going to surge up into the 90s and get really hot, basically, like we typically are in early August. By the way, did you know this upcoming weekend is tax-free weekend for shopping? It'll be, I want to say it's going to be good weather in terms of you not hitting, water on the roadways, but it's going to be hot and sunny. Lots of hot and sunny on the 7-day, in fact. I went ahead and rolled into Tuesday. Obviously, right now there's rain on radar. It's clearing out over the next couple of hours, and then we are done with rain for a little while. We'll be very close to the norms. I may end up bumping Thursday, Friday up closer to 99, 100 for highs. I need to look at a couple of more things, but either way, yeah, hot and sunny pretty much every day. Other than that, what else is going on this week? My baby turns 2 Friday, one of my babies. And like I said, tax-free weekend's going to be good. A lot of kids go back to school next week, so if you're planning that one last thing, if you're going to the beach or something like that, I just checked the tropics. They're starting to heat up. It does not look like anything's going to form the next 7 days for the Gulf. But I will say off the East Coast, it looks like there's the potential of some sort of tropical system. And then off the west coast of Africa, there's a 50% chance that a wave forms into a tropical storm or something like that in the next 7 days, which is very high. It happened very quickly. I think it does happen. But right now it looks to head a little bit more north than what they typically do when they end up coming over here to the Gulf. So we'll continue to update you on the tropics. About to get very quiet weather-wise and be close to the norms every day. But storms are clearing out. If you tuned in late, storms are starting to clear out right now. I'll show you radar one more time. Just for any of you that tuned in late, you can see in western far southern Bell County moving into Williamson right now is a non-severe thunderstorm with just some wind, rain, probably a little bit of embedded lightning down by College Station as well. Moving out very quickly towards the Gulf. You can see most of us temperatures very nice for this Monday midday. Y'all have a good week.